do about that. But what I did decide I felt like doing was finishing the rest of this game, because why not? The goal is no longer finish 3 continents, it's just... I think we have to finish Japan, but that's only like a few more things, I hope. It says day 2, which is not correct. I guess maybe it goes by like session. I don't know. This game isn't the hey, look, it's snowing in the video game. How many lives do I have right now? I wonder if I had to like restart. Oh jeez, the tank. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting destroyed by these tanks. Okay, I do still have all my lives. Anyway, I simply had to finish this game. We played enough of it, but we didn't tour the universe. I had to like leave later that night, otherwise I would have just finished it that day. So I've got, I don't know, an hour or something of this at least. I'm not sure what I'll do if I finish this and I feel like playing more video games. How do you do this? Okay. Building too tiny to smash effectively as big monster. So yeah, I don't know. I also thought about just playing on Majora's Mask Randomizer. But then I was thinking I did say I was gonna do this, and I haven't done that yet, so maybe I can get started on South Park or something if I feel like it after I'm done with this, depending on what time it is. It's also just a weird time because I'm gonna be away next week. That's why I'm not starting Oberdin. Oberdin, maybe something like February. Wait, when would that even be? First is Saturday. February 3rd or something like that. 4th. Oh no, I drank poison. Yeah, stomping on the building really is like not good unless you haven't destroyed the top level yet, I suppose. Now my day counter is gonna be all misleading. Oh man, a full power bar here? Well, I guess I gotta get it. Gotta kill this man. Actually, I wonder if I can do this. Speed strats. What is hitting? Is that another tank? Sure is. trying to think of other N64 games that I want to catch up on. South Park is definitely one of them, just because this is the South Park month. I'll also maybe have some time after South Park on Friday. I don't even really want to have a sip of my coffee during this. I have a full power bar anyway. The coffee is still pretty hot. The classic 5:40 p.m. coffee. Usually my second coffee of the day, if I'm having one, comes around like 3 o'clock. That's when the slump comes in. Just seems like the perfect time to have another coffee. You take a little break. You get your coffee for the rest of the workday. Just optimal placement. Good time to go outside for a sec if you want to go out and grab coffee. Not totally in a rush yet to finish something. 3 p.m. Just like the perfect coffee time. Other than the morning. Hey, it's Santa and an elf. He's in Japan. I'm gonna eat him. What does the feather do? Oh, that's the sneeze. It makes you sneeze, right? Achoo. Wow, that actually was enough damage. Okay, now we're gonna be back where we ended when I destroyed that. Should have gone like another level or two to save, but kind of wanted to try and catch a train if I could when I was leaving previously. Don't touch the razor blade, it's bad. Giant monster defeated by small razor blade. Anything else? No. Where's my girl? Password. Saurus. Soars. Because you don't turn, they've rescued Lizzie. I like that all the humans also know that her name is Lizzie. I guess the humans would be the ones naming the monsters. But these guys were also humans originally. Anyway, look at those nasty little aliens. They look like the guys from Ants, the movie with a Z and not A Bug's Life. Apparently we get to go to Canada when we do the Universal tour, so that's cool. Oh look, there's an alien. I'm gonna be on a trip and I'm gonna get back just in time for the big trade war to start between the US and Canada. That's gonna be really fun. And if I'm gonna get asked any weird questions when I'm at the airport. Probably not. Well, so far the alien equivalent of the tank hasn't shown up yet, and that's all I'm really worried about. That thing is not stunning me and knocking me down. Yo, turkey. Wasn't sure if I would light the building on fire or me. It's me. Ah, shoot. Ow! That hurts you mid-air too. Oh yeah, it's the frickin' right, of course. I'll get you. Alien paratroopers! Get them. Turn them into gray goo. Gray goo's a different thing. So I guess they're more like the little green men than the gray goo. Or the grays. So everyone preferred alien color, gray or green? You know, gray is the real classic, but something about green. I don't know. I don't have any special preference. I guess I like the gray, maybe. Not like a huge, generic alien design guy. Well, the one in Signs was pretty good, actually. A good movie, I think. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Punch. Not that it matters, actually. Australia? I guess they would have to save Australia for this part. Moving on. Oh, Jesus, stop bombing me. Save C, thanks for the 4 months of summer.
Moving on.
Moving on. Thanks for moving your sub arm to another month. With Twitch Prime. Oop. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna get on this, and then I'm gonna blow that guy up when he comes around. What is this truck anything special? No, it just explodes. Which I guess means it is a little special. How many Australian cities did they got in this game? Do you think? Sydney? Yeah. Whew, close one. Thought I was about to out myself as not knowing geography and where Sydney is located. But it turns out I do know. Vaguely. Scissors bad. Scissors bad. Got it. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Be gone. Yo, salad. Mega food. guess I might as well take that. This is like the last building. Oh, hey, they have the, that thing, that funny looking building. Can you eat people? You're goddamn right you can eat people. That's how you get a lot of health and, your purple super meter. What is this? Oh, Honolulu. I couldn't see the rest of Hawaii on the map there. Maybe it was hiding behind a giant dot. Too small. Oh, that's fun. Of course, now we've moved on to eating aliens. In part. Since the alien invasion has begun and all. This is the point at which Godzilla turns into a defender of Earth in the Rampage context. Is that a funky looking alien building? Are they colonizing already? Please. Hawaii's had enough of that already. Please stop. He's also the villain? Yeah, well, sometimes. I don't know. At some point, Godzilla just stops being a villain forever. I feel like. Until they try and do another Godzilla origin type movie. Now, every once in a while there's one where he's like, only in America? That's not even true. Well, it's like sort of super true with the, what was it, the MonsterVerse ones? Where like Godzilla, starting from like the first movie, Godzilla basically does nothing. And all the bad stuff is caused by the other monsters. But Japanese Godzilla is a pretty goofy dude after like only a couple of movies. I think. I haven't watched all the older ones, but even in the second one he kind of mostly just fights who is it? Rodan? No, not Rodan. Not sure. I'm just gonna blow up this one. Anguirus. It's Anguirus. Bring back Anguirus, dude. I wonder what they're gonna do with Godzilla -1, the sequel. -2, whatever, you know, whatever they want to call it. -2 would be a stupid name, they shouldn't do that, but... Is he gonna fight another monster? You know? Is Godzilla -1 too serious for that? Probably not. It is still Godzilla. Havana. This is where they put all the, just like random cities. Not random cities, but cities from places where there's not anywhere else to put a level. Because they're so small. Where there's only like one really famous city. Not a lot of good Godzilla video games, are there? I know there's like Destroy All Monsters, which I think people at least had fun with. It looks like no one's cracked the code on how to keep giant monster destroying cities games fun for an entire video game of playtime. Tends to end up being repetitive in some way. Or a multiplayer game where you just fight. What else could you do? I mean, I'm sure, you know, at some point someone might find out the answer to that. Rampage's answer was multiplayer, but we haven't been doing that. Someone will figure it out, maybe. It's too small scale, but like the prototype and the Hulk Ultimate Destruction almost do a good job. Except you're not like a giant monster. The Hulk is like big, but you know, he's not a kaiju. And the prototype guy is more like the Thing. Not the big guy from the comics, but John Carpenter's The Thing. 1982. I liked Prototype. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. It was fun. I had fun with it. I beat it and all that. Not sure how much I would care about playing it today. Yeah, Alex Mercer. That one. It was made by the same people who made the Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Or Total Destruction? Ultimate? Rampage was Total Destruction. The Hulk was Ultimate Destruction on the GameCube. It is very edgy. I never played Prototype 2, but I don't know. I kind of didn't like the what they did with the protagonist. He kind of just ends up being the antagonist of Prototype 2, I think. But like, I don't know. You end the first game doing something that's pretty sort of noble, I guess. Feels like they should have just done the Godzilla thing again. You know? Make him the good guy by making him fight something much worse. Anyway. Not the story of Prototype is really necessarily that much worth caring about. They did put a lot of effort into it, though. I think starting with a stomp and then punching is actually not a bad way to go about it. Yeah, I played it probably when it was new, basically. Which was, I was like at least in, actually I was probably in high school, not even university. Oh, there's 2 of them? You gotta eat the alien paste. That should have been my comment, but we hadn't actually gotten to the aliens. It would have been a good sequel to my comment for the first game. Assassin. I knew so many people in high school playing who were like really into Assassin's Creed. It was like the hot series at the time. Never played any Assassin's Creed game. If I ever do play one, it's gonna be the pirate one because, you know, why not? Is there a big enough building to use this on? Close enough. Oh, super punch. I need super punch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to punch another building with this. Nope. Two is the best one. I think... I gather that that is a pretty common opinion. I feel like anytime I see people talking about Assassin's Creed, usually they say like the 2 is good. Rio de Janeiro. Really starting off with a huge building right here. I kind of want to just go to all the other buildings and see if I get enough juice to do something else, or to blow it up. I just want to sing sea shanties with the boys. Is this the same building we just started the level? That small? Nope. I don't remember why I started liking pirates. I just always thought they were cool. Probably, you know, it was just obviously, some fictional version of a pirate, but I don't know which one it was. Show me a big building. There we go. Captain Hook? I mean, no, probably not. I don't think I ever thought he was especially cool. Donkey Kong Country 2 might have been a factor. I definitely was exposed to that early enough as a kid. Maybe just like toys and stuff. You know, pirates are always cool. Nairobi. That building looked big enough. I guess if you had a 4-player thing, you could really just, you know, everyone has their supers at some point. Make things go pretty fast, potentially. Wow, that was a really fast level. Moving on. Abu Dhabi. A modern Rampage game would get... I think we talked about this a bit during the race. A modern Rampage game would get to have Dubai, and smashing Dubai would feel so good. If they, especially if they had all the fun-looking buildings in there, or whatever you're legally allowed to show of those buildings. Trademarked or something. It's kind of funny that, like, you can even, like, okay, whatever, it's a trademark design, but, like, it's also literally the city, you know? The skyline. If you live in that city, your eyeballs are constantly observing all those buildings. So, like, I should just be able to depict them without paying anyone. That's what you get when you make a building a huge landmark in a city. IMO. Not a fan of Dubai. It's a silly place. Too hot, also. Oh wait, this is the one where you have to kick them. Forgot. Had to visit? Well, I had to. I enjoyed the wedding. I don't know, Dubai's like, whatever, there's cool stuff there, but You visit once in your life, maybe. You're good. It's a very artificial place. Last time I was there, we had to go in the summer. Because it was a last-minute destination change for a wedding, because the original destination was Sri Lanka. And at the time, they were storming the president's palace and taking pictures in his pool. So that was fun. So we didn't go there. And then we went to Dubai. Which was just the only option left at that point for the people who were having the wedding. The relatives who were having the wedding. And it was really, really hot. And it sucked. Helsinki. Hey, it's Santa again. Munch. Christmas canceled. Moving on. Like that the aliens make the same noise. Can even make like one more sound effect for those guys. They can't have been like very limited on cartridge space, could they? Surely not. You've got some unique building sprites and stuff, but ow, my foot. Low budget's probably true. Low amount of time to make the video game. It's midway, so probably also that. Lisbon. Uh-oh, the alien buildings are getting more intense. Takeover is nearly complete. These. Oh my god. Stop it! That seems like a big building. another bonus round. Feels like a great time to go up and pour some more coffee. Be right back. Toronto, let's go! The home team. It's been taken over by aliens. This sucks. Is that the CN Tower back there? Oh, hell yeah. We made it. We made it to Toronto. We did it. We're home. We must save Toronto from the aliens. Oh, that was a new scream. I hadn't heard that one before. Maybe the aliens do have their own screams. I mean, that one's still normal though. Weird. Mistake. Okay, they have their own screams when they fall out of the building sometimes, but like, not other times. And it's snowing, of course. We're also playing this at the right time of year. There's so much snow in this game. Oh. This screams are really good, actually. I mean, Vancouver's up next, or do we have to go through a couple of the rest of the continent still? Oh, not quite. Calgary, huh? Why couldn't America get all the taken over by aliens action? Why'd you have to do like Canadian cities like this? Actually, you know what? It's Calgary. It's fine. Never mind. They can get taken over by aliens. Alberta might already be taken over by aliens. We're not entirely sure. Anchorage. Why Alberta? Politics. Danielle Smith. I don't know. Not that I really care to get into politics on this stream, but it seemed like a funny joke. Plus, you know, being from Toronto, we get to make fun of other cities. It's all part of the rivalry. There's only 3 other ones to make fun of here. There's Vancouver. I like Vancouver. I'm not gonna make fun of Vancouver. Vancouver's a cool place to be. You know, before the aliens attacked. Ever since then. That's very Wilhelm scream, but it's not the Wilhelm scream. Oh, Vancouver died fast. Missed him somehow. Yeah, you gotta kick people to get points in this bonus round. Or stomp on them. Moving on. Area 51. I'm guessing we're about to be done with this continent, or this, like, world, whatever. Literally the world, actually, now that I think about it. Why did I bounce up when I did that? There's a guy in there. We're gonna save him. Oh, what's up, Pop-Tart Cat? Oh, I thought I'd finished everything except for that. Munch. Okay. It's the boy, Mucus. His password is not ET. Scum Lab monsters have saved Earth. Perhaps Earth can begin to rebuild again. Moon level. Let's go. Check it off. Games with a moon level would be a fun list to make for a YouTube video or something. Giant Bomb might have Giant Bomb's wiki has like some of that stuff. It's 6 p.m. on the moon. How does that work? It doesn't really when you're tidally locked, I think. But if, in that case, I guess it's all the more reason to just go by Earth time. Or, yeah, what Earth time would you be going by? Whoever's organizing the mission, GMT. they ever establish a moon, some sort of moon base, then we can ask them. Maybe someone has an answer already. Did anyone speculate a reason for all mankind? I love that show, by the way. That show is great. Really good if you like sci-fi, but a little bit more grounded, I guess. It's also alternate history, so it doesn't, you know. Ah, the purple orb. My orb. I don't know why I thought I was about to be done. Just felt right, you know. It was wrong. Ooh, I want that actually. Get my super meter. Venus. And Boris's super is just really fun. What if a giant monster game would just be like if you just had some really good physics? Maybe you could make another one of these better. I'm picturing like, you know, gang beasts or whatever. Where it's like multiplayer and there's like just a lot of really fun physics-based throwing people around. That, but also you throw giant monsters into buildings and then the buildings fly apart. That'd be kind of fun. Godzilla is coming back. He's so back. Oh, fun weather. We do yearn for the giant monsters. And then we're gonna need some giant robots to fight those giant monsters with, again, just like Pacific Rim, but make the sequel better this time. Or giant robot monsters, you know. I guess Mechagodzilla already happened in the new Godzilla movies, though. Moving on to where? Phobos. Ah, a moon. Another moon level. That's fun. Just when you think, oh, there's no way a game could have more than one moon level, just go to some other planet's moon. That's the strat. Majora's Mask moon level. There's a racing game with a moon level on the 64. Space Station Silicon Valley is a space station. And there's an Earth level. There's no moon level. There's a couple ones I would love to tally up for the Nintendo 64. Moon levels, California. Because there's also a lot of California levels. Or just California-based video games. Canada. Tony Hawk has Canada, and Rampage has Canada. And I don't even know what else there would be. Maybe some other racing game also has Canada that I'm forgetting. That's another reason Excite Truck was based. Excite Truck had Canada as a location for levels, but it didn't have a US. Or did it have Alaska? I don't think it even had Alaska. I think it had like Finland or something. I don't think it had I mean, Canada was the closest thing to Alaska in Excite Truck, actually. It had Mexico. They skipped the US. Which was very funny. Excite Truck is based. Very good video game. I know I've been told I'm the world's #1 Excite Truck fan. And that might be true, but it is just a fun time. I need to set up my Wii again. It was a Wii launch title in the Excite franchise. Excite Bike created a weird pseudo franchise, I guess, that doesn't really have much in common with each other beyond a couple Excite Bike games. Like, then there was Excite Bots, which I still never played, and I really should do that one day. Anyway, it was a fun game. Lots of big jumps. It was a racing game, but you actually had to earn a certain amount of like score. It was like technically you won by score, but obviously coming in first would give you a lot of points. So, ooh, Io, my favorite moon. Well, other than ours, I guess. There was a cop in a box. Why are the humans here? What does this mean? Oh, it's Elvis. Right, never mind. Elvis is different. He doesn't count. And the humans are in boxes because the aliens put them in boxes. It all makes sense. Resident Evil on the Wii. Resident Evil 4 on the Wii was my introduction to Resident Evil as a franchise. Shoutouts to my boy in grade school who let me borrow his copy of Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. And then I ended up buying it myself because I was like, well, I gotta own that shit. This game's great. And then I went out and I bought the remake of the first game for GameCube, which was also great. So I did start off with 4, but I went to later go appreciate the classic. Like a true patrician. I'd never thought about the word patrician in a while, but then Tapioca described his younger self as a patrician on stream, and I was like, that's just funny. I forgot about the word patrician. I don't think the alien paste shouldn't be this color. It should be a different color. Is it not as nutritious as a person? Ooh, yes, please. I need to install the Warriors on my PlayStation. Tapioca played it recently for Xbox thing, and he didn't like it, but that game is still really good. I think it's fun. This life is. It's also definitely more of a co-op game, you know. Got a very fun co-op mode. Sort of like this game, you know, but the base game of the Warriors is definitely better than Rampage by itself. So hard to kill this guy. Used to be able to get on jets. Be able to ride jets and tanks in the first one. I don't know if you can do it in this game, which is like such a downgrade. Because A, that was fun, and B, it was a good way to get rid of a tank or a jet and also use it to blow stuff up. Which is good gameplay design. I'm not gonna try and start doing it now. Except for the amount of time I just spent trying to do it. I'm not gonna try and do it any more than that. Oh, there is a Jupiter level? That doesn't even make sense. Or is this supposed to be like a flying... Nope, it's definitely just on rocks and stuff. Can't believe my giant monster video game is scientifically inaccurate. I don't even know how you would really get farther than that. There's like flying technology that I'm not aware of. Are we going to a comet? Halley's Comet? That's actually kind of cool. I mean, functionally, it's like just any other level, but it is a cool idea that one of the levels is a comet. I just want to blow up these stupid planes. Okay, I got one. Oh, you know what? Moving on. Uranus. That hot dog. Wonder what the speedrun guy does when he's like blowing up buildings. I'm sure, like, I don't know if he did any amount of labbing at all, he probably figured out the fastest way to destroy buildings, but I just wonder what that is. Yo, Pluto? Slipers knows the fastest way. When are you gonna set... Let's go, Pluto. When are you gonna set a world record, Slipers? Didn't you say you were gonna do... Gravity? You still owe the world a Gravity Rush speedrun. I should probably play Gravity Rush at some point. Use Sephiroth Supernova in this game. That'd be pretty cool. It would save us a few levels, that's for sure. Or all of them, I guess. Moving on. Whoa, where are we going? Orpheus. I'm not familiar with this. I want to learn. Anyone got the lore on what Orpheus is? It's like a random body that is not a planet, obviously, I guess. Is it in our solar system? Or did we just leave the solar system right there? Was it Planet X? Whatever that was. University, I took Intro to Astronomy as one of my elective classes because it fulfilled some requirement in our game development program. And that was really fun. That was like, honestly, rare case of just like being in a university class because I was just like, fuck, I want to learn about this. Rather than like, I mean, yeah, sure, okay, I wanted to learn about the stuff that I need to do for my job, but it was like, I'm just interested in this, and it has no, you know, monetary benefit to me. Skin Sonati. Okay, what is Oatheus? Or is it just a... I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe just a made-up alien town. Like Skin Sonati, which is a much more obvious invented thing. I'm waiting to get this guy. I wonder when the next Godzilla or Kaiju movie is playing at the theater near me. Wouldn't mind catching whatever's up next. I think the last one was like Mothra or something. Oh wait, it might have been Gamera, actually. I don't think I was around at the time. Or busy or something. Skin Sonati. Why are they getting immediately squished and not flying through the air? Is there something different about this part of the game when I'm in space? The aliens... Oh no, okay. That one I kicked. Because he's in midair? That's so weird. The sprites are bloodier than I remembered seeing. Oh, now we're just an alien town. Okay. Officially. The home world. Well then the Oatheus or whatever that was, maybe I read it wrong. Must have been something, or just a made-up planet. I just can't find... I didn't see anything in a cursory Google search, so I have no idea. Can't even trust a cursory Google search anymore, though, so who knows. Gotta scroll down past AI slop and ads for a little bit before you get anywhere. Oops. Okay, well at least there was a building. And it was about the same size. Lost BGs. Ah, the purple. Stop giving it to me when there's no chance for me to get it. It's cruel. It almost feels like the kind of game you just allow turbo for. Well, I don't even know how I feel about the speed runs that allow turbo, but like if it helps you that much, I don't think you actually can mash that fast and have it matter. So maybe it's like not even a discussion worth having. Who stink? Coin Holians? Your coin level? Die. Perish. Superfood, mega food, whatever. Superfood, mega food, giga food, whatever you gotta say. I want it. Oh, I want that. Moving on. Spamberg. Want to find a big building. I'll just settle for this. Yeah, aliens just don't really heal you when you eat them. They're not nutritious like humans are. That's like, I don't know if realistic is the right term, but it kind of makes sense. Maybe they're silicon based. If I was younger and I was making a Smash Bros. Roster, remember those like giant imaginary Smash Bros. Melee roster mock-ups that people used to make around like the post melee brawl era. Rampage guy, the Rampage people would have been like one of the ones on my list for sure. I would have been like, yeah, give me the Rampage guys in Smash. What did I just get? Oh, I think I got enough points for life. Such a rare noise, because actually that's quite a lot of points that you need for that to happen. I think now I'm starting to get to the point where I definitely would have game overed. I kept a pretty good amount of lives during the race, relative to where I started, but I don't know if I can see that anywhere except for when I die. It would take so much longer to like play this game if you also had to worry about living. Did I run out of time? No. This is still here. There's more? No, there's not. What? I think the most key thing for making one of these games good is that mashing buttons like that would have to not be a fast way of destroying something. At least not universally fast. Sometimes it's good to nude yoke. Nude yoke. Sometimes it's nice to just push buttons, but just can't. You gotta have some flavor. Might also be a symptom of not needing to worry about lives. But it's not like the gameplay gets that much more exciting when you have to worry about lives. You just have to spend a longer amount of time. It would get a little bit more engaging, but also a bit more boring. I don't think this game is definitely better for the ability to just save and come back later and continue to run. A little bit more digestible that way. Save game? Yes. I was just talking about saving. Of course I want to save the game. Garkin Slaw. So many tanks. Ooh, super punch. Show me your biggest building. I'm down to 79 lives. I would have absolutely game overed. We don't have many big buildings over here in what's its face. Oops. Fuck. Alright, well. Oh hey. Power refill. Never punished. Munch. Surely we gotta be getting close to the end of space soon. Say surely, but there's no real reason I have to think that. This feels like it's been almost the length of a regular continent by now. I guess. Jesus. So many things. At least they didn't bring back the jetpack guys. Those guys sucked. Holy moly. Jetpack dudes with flamethrowers or something. I don't actually have my super yet. I thought I did. I'm getting close, but not that close. Oh no, if I had grabbed that purple orb. Yakmiyama. Wow, something almost reached the level of the building score because they keep throwing so many tanks at me now. Oh, you can uppercut? Since when? That's like really hard to do. Cause I guess it's really hard to do if you're near a building. I want to see if the uppercut is like secretly really good against something. Show me your biggest building. They're all kind of just that one. Love it. Oh my god. I don't know, it doesn't seem any better than just punching down. Maybe it's funnier on your friends. Cheese. You gotta get the cheese. Everyone loves cheese. Okay, buddy. Numbers up. Going long enough that I might not feel like starting South Park after this. What is this? It's the final boss. Is it just this tiny building? It's got a health bar, so that's different from anything ever. Oh wow, punching is like actually better than stomping. It's got a beating heart. Jeez, okay. Cleared out a lot of the other extra guys. The second health bar? Dying. Oculus totally destroyed. Our plans to conquer the universe have been stopped by the terrible Earth monsters. Sorry. Oh. He's dead. Avalanche software. Avalanche. All those boys I couldn't switch to. Because I think you have to restart the game to switch to them. Remind me what happened to Avalanche software again. Oh my god, they're the Hogwarts Legacy people? Eventually? Except there's probably like no continuity because they okay, the CEO came back, but like seems like in 2016, 2017. Yeah, it would be nice to switch characters. Between 2016 and 2017, Avalanche just kind of got shut down, but then it got acquired and reopened by Warner Brothers. There's probably no real continuity except for the CEO, but I don't know, maybe there are a couple more employees that came back. A bunch of people went to Cast AR, which I've never heard of before. Founded by 2 former Valve employees. Closed due to layoffs. Wait, what? Yep. Trying to cash in on augmented reality, but if I start a game, do I get all the dudes? Or do I have to enter a password? And yeah, you only. Oh wait, no, I had George there. There's Mucus. Okay, so you get the character, but you also get the password for them. Mucus. How do you get Nubus? There's a character called Nubus, and I think he might only be cheat code. Okay, so Mucus has good climbing and like max punching, which I guess that's probably a better combination of stats than Boris being good at walking. Just gonna like I don't even know the difference between walking, and also if you jump you just go faster anyway, I think. So he's got the punch. He does climb pretty fast. Like climbing is seemingly a nice stat. And like really what you want to be doing most of the time is climbing and jumping between buildings and stuff, right? How long did the South Park race take? That game looked really, you know, oh, the race didn't take that long at all. Or I could play some Super Mario 64, which I kind of am thinking about. I don't know. I need like N64Mania.com doesn't let me do this, does it? No. Sort N64Mania games by average race completion time. Going to watch Alien Romulus. Yo, enjoy. That's a good movie. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Good follow-up to defeating the alien menace in this game. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? I had a better idea. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm just gonna do like a Star Fox 64 run, just for fun. I haven't played Star Fox in a while. see what kind of score we can get. Yeah. I'll probably have to switch carts, but well, I want to switch to my actual kite, but then I'm gonna have to find it. So I will be back in a couple minutes because I'm also gonna take a little bathroom break. See you in a sec. Huh. That should be... Oh, maybe I unmuted it manually. Sorry to interrupt the Paper Mario Golden Pigs jam. I just watched Shoehoise's, not world, but he got a top 10 Gold Pigs time or whatever, which was pretty sick. And he even got in his first 5 pigs, which is like even more insane. Is it not really any more meaningful that way, but well, in Discord boys, it would have been more meaningful, I guess, you know? Someday I gotta do 100 gold pigs. Just say I did, I don't know. I know it was already done for the bingo adventure or whatever, but like, everyone just get a bunch of N64Mania gamers, which is basically already what happened, but I'm not in Gimmo's Discord or whoever it is. Just everyone goes live at the usual N64Mania time until we collectively get 100 pigs would be pretty funny. As long as you have enough people. Probably be a good bunch to make that tolerable, actually. Yeah, you would need a lot. Maybe let's not do that. Who could do a lower number? Someday when we need more ideas. This expert sound is just sound test, right? That's a really funny, like, kind of makes it clear what you do to unlock it, but also is like really strange. Oh, I can leave the, the funny thing is I can leave the title the same. We're still touring the universe. Just gonna switch the game. Just do main game. I don't know. I just go between expert and main game randomly.
Corneria, fourth planet.
You gotta listen to the intro. It's too good.
The evil Andros turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andros. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years had passed.
Okay, so we didn't get a Star Fox game on Switch, but Switch 2 for sure, right?
General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by
For sure,
Fox
right?
McCloud, to save Corneria and
We got
free the
Starlink,
Lilac system
sort
once
of, which
again.
it barely counts, doesn't count. But it did have Star Fox content, but come on. Give us Star Fox. Ow, that flash hurts more than I remember. F-Zero did get new content. F-Zero 99 is actually pretty cool.
I'll do my best. Andros won't
Probably
have his way
it's
with
more
me.
different than most of the 99 stuff tends to be, really, when you like break it down. A lot of the other 99 stuff feels like you're just playing, you know, like Tetris, but with more garbage blocks and stuff like that. F-Zero 99 feels markedly different, I think.
Check your G-diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine.
Switch is just one game away from being the F-Zero machine, actually. They're only missing now a GX being playable somehow.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
That's starting to be the case with a lot of Nintendo's libraries, I suppose.
See 'em up ahead. Let's
The
rock and
GameCube is
roll.
just the one missing middle of like things that have been incorporated somehow.
Flippy, get back here.
How did I target that one? Oh, wait, that works too.
Flippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
I remind myself how to control this game.
Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Ah, shoot. High score run over. I'm not expecting to get a high score by any means,
Everybody
but
stay alert.
well, you know, my high score.
You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
I don't know if I'm even gonna do the high score, like a high score route, or just go to the levels that I like anyway. Video is alright, but Sector X ain't that great.
I'll take this. Get the one behind me.
Aqua sucks ass.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the... I guess I should be thankful. Do a barrel roll.
Now that one I still placed perfectly. Look at that. Could have got the gold then.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox. Follow me, Fox. Falco, where you going? I found the target. Try to keep up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go do the path that I feel like doing, and we'll see what kind of score we end up with.
Time for a little payback.
Someday maybe I should like try and grind
Back off,
higher
Fox.
scores.
Ah, someone wants to play. Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
Enemy shield analyzed.
The effects on the water are honestly still really pretty cool.
Destroy all units. Charge! I've got a present for you. That's it, Fox. Aim for the open spot. Who are you guys?
Just the fact that you can see like those trails. Yeah, the reflections, the like trails on your wings, the splashes, the trails from the shots and stuff like that. Like they really put a lot into that. And like, yeah, it's the first level, so
We're heading out.
you really get your
All
investment back
aircraft
on it
report.
too.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Wait for a
You're becoming
moment.
more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Star Fox is one of those games that maybe should have had a really good co-op game by now, but really kind of hasn't. Like it's you're literally just 4 dudes taking on the world, but they never they never made one.
Fox, we're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
Everyone would be fighting over Falco and Fox, and no one, people wouldn't want to be Slippy maybe, but it's not the case with a lot of co-op character rosters. These guys are so cool. They're just regular enemies, but I don't know. Having this level be the Gundam level is pretty sick.
Let's back up the squadron. Somebody's gonna pay for all this.
I mean, it does have Shogun, who's like the best dude in the video game.
Something's wrong. I don't see anything.
final boss of this level is just fantastic. He goes so hard. Well, his voice acting does anyway.
Surprise attack coming from above! Hold them! They're trying to get through! Good job! Keep up the pace!
Really not doing a good job of getting points, but it's fine. It's all about having a good time right now.
I've got everything above!
What is it locking onto up there? Ah.
He's quick! Be careful! We're gonna break through that fleet! You're becoming a better pilot!
I'm not like necessarily the biggest high score type person, but if you give just the right amount of incentive, the game's fun, and you've got like some incentive that's not like
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
like in this game, like, oh, you get the medals and then you get to unlock stuff, and then you have like a high score requirement that requires some learning, but it's not like insane, but there's something tangible or even just fancy.
All range mode.
I really do enjoy that. Same thing with like Neon White, like getting the medals and stuff. I want to go back to those ace medals at some point. Someday when I'm just like feel like streaming some random thing, maybe I'll do it, or I'll just. I looked up what the rushes were, and it's just like
Keep up the good work.
every level in sequence with like some little changes, but which is cool. I don't know how much I necessarily want to do that. 'Cause at that point it feels like I'm just learning a speedrun. But it is a very good game. Although Mikey's is unique. That one's like
Time to try our new weapon.
you just get stop it. Stop it.
Got you, little freak.
Yeah. I love this guy. If I like had the wherewithal to choose my dying words
Report in.
and the presence of mind to just be like,
There you go.
I'm gonna sell it. That scream would be a good thing to aim for.
I guess you're good for something.
If I knew I was about to explode, can't do better than that. Anyway, fuck Aquas.
All my homies hate Aquas.
Ka-chow!
Tina is...
It's like the one blight on this
Affirmative,
game.
General.
I feel like it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever.
Hang on,
But
guys.
playing
Help is
it
on the way.
and trying to get and like playing it sort of optimally kind of just means smashing the dodge button and like torpedoing a lot, and it's just like
Is that you? I
doesn't
can't
feel good.
believe it.
We can catch up later, Fox.
Have I destroyed any of Bill's guys yet? I want to see the scene that you get when
Good guys.
you don't kill everyone. Plus the alternative is Bill, it's true.
I got one.
We should get more points for not killing
There's one down.
any of Bill's guys, honestly. If every guy that you kept alive from Bill was like a point, that might be like a really interesting dynamic.
Time for a little payback. I won't let you get away from me.
I think I don't know how many guys he has. It might still be way more worth it. You'd have to give like a really... you can't use charge shots if you want to do it anyway. Oh well. It is fun that you... seeing that ship crash in the middle of that cutscene was nice. There's that one indie game that's... I think I backed it on Kickstarter. I don't think it's done yet, but maybe I should really play the demo at some point. I tend to back a lot of... I don't back a lot of games at all. But like I backed some games, and then I don't really touch them until
Go for the 4 hatches on the other
they're
side.
out of early access. Which sometimes, okay, that's fine. But sometimes I feel like, you know, probably should be playing them.
Time for a little... The hatches are open.
Especially now that I'm working on a game in early access, so like, you know, I'm experiencing the value of that right now.
All units report.
Hey, you were
Oh well.
fine.
Scratch one boat. Husky units, cover the bank.
Why can't I remember the name of this game? This indie game.
The hatches are open.
The hatches are open. You know why? Because the hatches are open, that's why. I've got bigger things to think about.
You're not getting away that easy.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Bill is great. A while back, Used Pizza played through Starbox Zero,
There's just no end to these guys.
and he came away from it he enjoyed himself more than, you know, I might have
The hatches are open.
expected, which is cool because that game does genuinely have some cool things going on. It's just also
There's one down.
not enough. But it's got moments, for sure. The gyro wing is not one of those moments. Game actually gets better when you get the ability to play as not gyro wing things in the levels where you are at first forced to play with it.
Time for a little payback.
It's very Miyamoto core
Not getting away that easy.
video game as toy. Here's a funny helicopter to use. Ow.
The hatches are open.
The hatches are open.
You're not getting away that easy.
There's some sort of energy reaction.
This game, this level already has sort of an interesting balance that you have to strike to get a high score. Very like, can't go too fast, don't destroy the hatches for a while, go farm those
Check
ships,
out that core.
but don't take too long. It's like quite the balance that you have to strike to get the medal score.
Ah, you did it!
Yeehaw. Basically just wait until the last minute because I think the amount of enemy spawns actually ends up eclipsing the bonus points from completing the mission objective faster. Gotta
Take
play
care, Fox.
more Resident Evil 4 Remake at some point.
You too, Bill.
Just gotta play more Resident Evil in general. Actually. Sector X is pretty cool. Thinking about going there. I used to kind of hate it. I'm a little bit more of a fan of it now. Although, you know, you really gotta take the warp for it to be any good. I think my favorite line is what I'm doing right now, which is like,
That area's an oven. Don't
you...
go burning
Zonus
the
is pretty
car
good,
wheel.
actually,
Be
though.
reasonable, Fox.
I like Zonus.
I'll be careful.
But you know, you gotta get Macbeth in there. That level slaps. Sector Y is pretty cool. Katina is fun. I don't know.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge.
Solar is kind of whatever. It's like not bad. It's like pretty fun, but then it's a little bit annoying just because of the damage.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees.
But you do get to hear Slippy say that.
Don't fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
It's the guys from Star Fox Adventures. Og.
Shoot the rock.
I was watching, I think, Revan's stream the other day,
Oh, Fox.
and a Star Fox Adventures song came up
Help, Fox.
in his, on like one of the
Bill.
songs in the randomizer he was playing.
Here we go.
I was like, man, Star Fox Adventures has some really, really good music. The Thorntail Hollow theme is like so good.
Watch yourself, Fox.
Actually, that's like the only song I really remember, but at least that song is fantastic.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Hello, Shira.
Nature, buddy. Go away. Good riddance. I almost got burned.
It's too hot! I can't take it anymore!
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
You bought a lot of Lego on your trip, or like just now? I haven't bought Lego in a while. I kind of regretted not getting the Mario 64 thing. By the time I was looking at it, they stopped. I'm like, I should just buy it. They stopped making it. At least for now.
This is the enemy bioweapon?
I need to look at shelves for... I want to have more places to display my stuff.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
But I only really have like
Thinking it's an arm. Aim for the arm.
so many places to actually put things. Wooden cherry blossom music box. Nice. Send pics later. I was wondering if I should consider the Deku Tree Lego.
Yippee! You did it!
Yippee.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Buy it.
I've taken a few hits, but
I'm not typing because I'm about to buy it, but I do want to look at it again.
Ah, you're getting
Because I haven't
better,
really
Fox.
looked at it too much. Obviously, I'd pick... So it's like a 2-in-1, so you build whichever version you want. Obviously, I'd go with the Ocarina of Time one, because that's just a classic design. It does look pretty good. It's not a pretty decent looking Lego set. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. Now I'm reminded why I don't buy these things.
So you're going to attack the enemy base? Great idea, Fox.
It'll be a piece of cake, General.
The reward, a work of art. Yo, it's time for the guy. Everyone's favorite Star Fox 64 minor character.
I
My
spot the
favorite
train.
anyway.
I'm taking it out.
Here come the little hyenas now.
Yeah, how about 50 subs? I buy and build that Lego. That'll make it worth it. On stream.
Here they come. Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
I just thought these like projectiles from the Landmaster is so weird though. Never understood what the heck is supposed to be going on with those. 50 subs might be a little overkill. How much money is that? In Canadian dollars.
Master Fox.
Canadian fun bucks. 349. Actually, that's like the perfect amount. That's like literally. It's such a good deal. I get to buy it for, you know, almost cost from the subs. Well, I guess it depends if not quite almost cost, I guess, but you know. And and then everyone gets to watch me build it, and then not have it. It's only for me.
should be thankful.
But I mean, if I did get 50 subs gifted right now, I would honor this deal. Because how could I not?
Try hovering.
It was sort of a bad, sort of a random guess. Not really a good sub goal, but if I was a big streamer, it would be a perfect sub goal. That kind of thing just makes sense when you're at that scale. I need your help to help me become the biggest streamer so I can build Lego.
I see the fuel bunker on the right side. Take the switch ahead. Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock. Location confirmed. Sending supplies. I didn't expect that.
I should, anytime I need to fill in, I feel like my stream is too short and I need to fill in 30 minutes of time. I just need to remember Star Fox 64 exists. It's the perfect solution.
Guys to the front.
Because it's the perfect video game.
Enemy field analyzed.
Playable in 30-minute increments.
I'm here to rescue. Okay, now shoot the switch.
I'm hungry. Step on the gas.
Good going, Buck.
You said the thing.
No, give them way.
Sometimes he says it like twice in a row when you do this, and that's when you're truly blessed.
Stop it!
Giving this guy the accent that he has is like the greatest choice they make in this game's casting, I think. So good.
All aircraft report.
Who was he? So I'm trying to remember
Look on their stupid faces.
which voice actor did this, because like some of them went to do Team Fortress 2. Oh, Jaw Green.
Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
Okay, it was Jaw Green. I don't even know what else he did other than he did a bunch of Star Fox games. His IMDb is entirely Star Fox. Oh, and he did a character in a South Park episode. Why did he do Wolf in Star Fox Guard, but not in Star Fox Zero? What? That can't be. That feels like it should be wrong.
It's almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Good luck.
Came in here. No
No
problem.
problems.
Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers. Too late.
Game over, pal. Area 6.
Entering
Just a
Venom
level
Manifest
that
Zone.
rules. even if it hurts your hand sometimes.
Space mine's ahead.
If there's any kind of complaint about Area 6, it'd be that, like, it really asks a lot of your hands if you want to maximize your score.
Let's clean up this mess.
I feel like I have to have a new controller grip really to do it.
Time for a little payback. Hold still and let me shoot you.
Great Fox will cover you.
Incoming enemy missile!
Shoot him down. We're being marked.
Did we get him?
Not yet, sir.
They're on me. I'm getting careless. What's taking you so long, Fox?
Ah, the son of James McLeod. Those tin cans are no match for me.
Shoot, I didn't actually blow that.
I'm looking forward to this.
I don't even know, like, what do you do there? Gotta be so fast. I suppose what you really kind of have to do is really be braking a lot. If this was like a different control scheme,
They've broken through the first line.
might be nicer. Mostly I just want to be able to
Through that fleet.
hit brake with something that isn't my
They're through the second line.
right thumb, I guess. No, Great Fox was not gonna help me.
I'm on your
Shoot.
side.
Fire! Fire! Don't let him through!
Left him on read. Sent it to voicemail. How could I?
Venom's right there.
Location confirmed. Sending supply.
The last line has been breached.
Oh man, I could hear the fizzing, but I didn't kill it. Shoot. 400 is,
Quiet now!
I feel like that's not bad. For me. I know you can get like a super, super high
This
score,
one's
but still.
different.
Crushed. We were so close to Venom.
There's one thing about this level, other than the hands. It's that this boss is kind of like, it just takes longer than I wish it did.
Yeah, it's working.
It's a fine boss, but like it, I wish it lasted for a shorter amount of time. Didn't spend as many phases basically doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
Fox.
Watch out for your eyeballs.
Destroy all 3 energy balls. The shield is gone. Shoot the core.
I guess it really doesn't take that long if you have hyper lasers, but sometimes it feels like it takes forever.
Hold on. We're entering Venom airspace. Say your prayers, Andross. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ship.
It is kind of weird to run into this when you haven't seen them ever,
Dad's not here to see you
but
fail.
you know, it's just how it is.
We'll make sure you never reach Andross.
Oh, I almost killed Andrew
We'll
already.
just see about that, Star Wolf. You guys don't give up. Shoot! He's right behind you. Your father helped me like that too. I can't shake this guy. I can't shake this guy.
You can't shake that guy. Oh, there he is.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's one more to go. No way! I
feel like this particular boss fight is kind of like, for this kind of game, is such a good like skill check boss. In like the game, it's based on like multiple runs and high scores. You know, if you play this game enough, you can just bring a single lasers into that thing, you'll do just fine. Which is, and it's like the harder route, so like, makes total sense as what it is.
Foolish to come against me. Now you will feel true pain.
If anyone ever complains about that boss fight, skill issue, TBH. Only I have the brains to rule Lilat. Such a stupid line. Such a good line. Stupid, brilliant. It's all there, you know. Now this boss fight does suck a little bit until you know the strat. Although as a kid, I always just thought it was like, damn, this is really hard. I don't think I was ever like, this is the worst thing ever. It's like, I guess I thought it was allowed to be the way that it was, because it's the final secret boss, sort of, but not exactly the most fun boss. Whether it's easy or whether it's hard, it's just like kind of eh. You get the good line though.
Don't ever give up, my son.
Father?
Follow me, Fox. This way, Fox. Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Dad McLeod. It's him. Dad. Is he a ghost? Who knows?
You've become so strong, Fox.
Fox, you're okay.
Way to go, Fox!
That's our leader. What's wrong, Fox? Nothing.
Nothing's wrong. Oh, this game's great. I'm glad I remembered I could just play Star Fox 64 after Rampage. That was a good decision. I was thinking about a 16 star or something, but it's been a while since I played Star Fox. Happy to do it. It's interesting thinking about all the franchises that are sort of carried in people's hearts as like because of one or two extremely outstanding games. Star Fox, definitely one of them. And it might only be one, even though the Super Nintendo one, obviously, kind of revolutionary, I guess, or ahead of its time. F-Zero has, you could argue 3, I guess, if you think the original one is like notable enough. I'm trying to think of other ones. There's definitely other examples. Tony Hawk. Well, no, people played Tony Hawk, a lot of Tony Hawk games for a long enough time. Just because 1 through 3 are like really up there doesn't mean people don't still like Underground or whatever, I guess. The Sims, because I mean it's all really about Sims 2. Of course. The best one.
Star Fox. We are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian.
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
Oh, I just realized my sub goal actually does still say getting over it. If I click on that, I need to change that to something. I would like to institute another proper sub goal. I need to think about what it would be. I don't want to lock Outer Wilds behind a sub goal because I do just want to play that game. I was thinking about that for a second, but I'm just playing that game at some point. Spock's still in the middle of it though, so. Bloodborne could be a good sub goal game. Yeah, I would like to have something to like, you know, I have as a little push. Nothing that's going to be a huge project, but like maybe I should just do a subathon. Hey, my birthday is coming up in a couple months. I could always try and actually plan some sort of birthday stream thing instead of forgetting and then doing nothing. Birthday is like not for 2 months, but no, less than 2 months now. Leet. Sick. Damn, he's good. Good chance, good entry for a first time chat there. Damn, I still haven't kicked my friend from grade school off of my leaderboards yet. Gotta do that at some point. I don't know. It's kind of nice that he's there. But also, I'll show him. Well, I have shown him already. I beat him 4 times over at least. 1581. That's still the other route. This route should actually be better. I think. Oh yeah, I could have done this, but like plus 50 at least. What did I just do? Oh, it didn't place.
What?
But you know what? We got the lead. That's pretty cool. Totally unplanned. Obviously. I like my Sector 6 score was actually pretty good by like my high score times there, so maybe I should try and grind some scores in this at some point soon. Obviously I could do a lot better just with something I'm very capable of.
We need your help.
It would be fun to do at some point. I don't know. Maybe I should start working it into post N64Mania or something like that.
To take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job.
Well, you know, when we're not doing the one time only. Should do another one of those at some point soon. I don't know what would be a good candidate. Who knows how long Chef's Love Shack is. Speaking of which, Friday I'm streaming N64Mania, and then I might fit in one more stream before then. Hopefully I will, because I'm gonna be going away for a few days after that. I'm gonna be gone Monday to Friday next week. Probably missing N64Mania on the 31st as well, but no, I think I'm just gonna be getting in from the plane too late to bother streaming that day. Even if I think I get in at like 9 o'clock or 9:30 or something like that, and then it's, you know, gonna be later, like an hour later than that or something, by the time I can do anything. Plus I'm busy the next day after that too. Anyway, N64Mania later this week. It's a weekly, if you don't know what that is, and you like the Nintendo 64, be sure to follow. Every week, our little group plays through a game in the Nintendo 64 library. Next week is, this is like South Park month. Next week is South Park Chef's, or this week is South Park Chef's Love Shack, which is some sort of quiz themed game. I don't know. I watched enough of the show at a young age that I might actually be able to get answers from the era that game came out. So maybe I'll do okay. I don't know how that's gonna go. Then the week after that, I join when I can, which is, you know, life happens also. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I'll try and catch up on the other South Park games, because I feel like I can't not, you know? I feel like I simply must. Alright, that's it for today. Probably maybe see you back like Thursday or something. For a little stream. I don't know what I'll do. Let's take a look at some stuff. You know, ooh, is he still going? He is still going. I assume he'll be going for a little while.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1.
Hopefully he's not about to cut stream, but we'll wait.
We need
Wait, is
your
he about to
help,
cut stream?
Alpha.
He's on the title screen. Nope, he's okay.
War.
He's not cutting stream. We're waiting Revan. He's playing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. Oh, it's an incentive, so I guess it's kind of a big stream. He's doing an all sanity, which for people who aren't totally randomizer brain poisoned means that he's turned on every setting possible, I guess. On Wheel Rob's branch, whatever that means. I don't know. Go say hi. Revan's cool. See you later. Maybe say step on the gas. I'm gonna post step on the gas, that's for sure. Considering we did just play Star Fox. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
We got that P-hat already.